Hello and welcome back to SF, a Giants recap. And the Giants, they beat the Mariners today 4-1. Today was a much more fundamentally sound baseball game. The defense looked phenomenal. The offense was there. The pitching was there. So we're going to go over all that in today's recap. Make sure to subscribe and like if you do end up enjoying. But the Giants today, their offense, we're going to go over that first. Jung Lee, he played phenomenal today. 3 hits. He looked like the Mariners' dad, and he was getting stolen bases as well. Played a great game in the outfield, and overall was probably our best performer. Another guy who showed up today, Matt Chapman. It was his bobblehead today. Had a great game on defense. Had a couple of hits on offense. RBI double, and came through today. He had 2 RBIs as well. So a great game for Matt Chapman. And having Lee and then Chapman and both of them playing their style of game worked out well for us. And having them right next to each other in the lineup, I think is a good plan by Bob Melvin because those two kind of play off of each other in the lineup. And I think things need to be mixed up a little bit in the lineup. In my opinion, I like Elliot Ramos leading off. Wade usually does better at like the 7th spot or around like 6. So if you switch those two, I think you get a little bit more production. And I think I like going Wade and then Flores more than Ramos and Flores because you have two kind of similar hitters with Ramos and Flores, but Wade and Flores not even close. So I think that switching those guys is a better option. And Ramos has proved he's liked hitting the leadoff spot. He's done well in the past. So maybe switching up a little bit and trying something new, it could help the Giants. And so good to see though from the offense pulling through today. Only 5 strikeouts. Limited the strikeouts, put the ball in play. The runners in scoring position today, so much better. We saw a lot better production from them, and we were 4 for 11. A lot better than 6 for 28, that's for sure. So the Giants today, able to come through and do a lot better with situational batting and a situational like manufacturing runs overall with the stolen bases, sac flies, things like that. Mike Yastrzemski, he came through with a single which scored a run as well. So good to see him come through and add on that run. Now we're going to go on to the pitching. The pitching in today's game was solid. Robbie Ray, we had a little bit of a scare though. He let up a home run, struggling with the pitch clock, but he settled down. He limited the damage to 1 run. He pitched great, and you could love to see something like that from him where he comes through. He gets 2 strikeouts. He did walk 5, but when you're walking 5 and then you pick off 2 and Sam Huff throws out 2, you're just fine. So I think that the base runners, keeping control of the base runners was his biggest strength today, and I think that could really help later in the season when the pitch count is getting up, but he has to kind of force himself through, get a pickoff. He did it twice today, so something like that you want to see Robert Ray doing more of. Limiting the walks though, but everything else looks solid. Hayden Birdsong, he came in today, 2 innings pitched, he only allowed 2 hits, got 2 strikeouts. He was dealing, in my opinion, I would consider having him go out there in the 9th and trying it if he lets a base runner, put in Walker. But I think that he could have gone out there, closed out the game, and you just saved your bullpen after being used. Everyone got used except for Birdsong yesterday. So you could have saved your whole bullpen, not even have Walker come out there and have Birdsong end it. But it's fine. Walker came in. He pitched really well, getting 1 inning in relief, getting the save, 1 strikeout. Chapman had a nice play to end the game. And overall, solid game. Very situationally sound and very well put together game. The defense clean. The offense good enough. The pitching clean. So we need more games like this. Less like yesterday. Obviously, the offense was great yesterday, except for the runners in scoring position. Today, didn't have that problem. The offense came through enough, and we saw enough production to get the win. So that'll do it for today's recap. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for a new SF at Giants Recap video.